In a heartwarming revelation that has captured the attention of sports enthusiasts and family watchers alike, former NFL quarterback Cam Newton has joyfully announced the arrival of his ninth child, marking a significant milestone in his ever-expanding family life. This latest addition comes as the second child for Newton and his girlfriend, actress and comedian Jasmin Brown, whose relationship has been a source of inspiration for many followers who admire their blend of humor, resilience, and unwavering commitment to building a blended family. The news broke during an upcoming episode of The Tamron Hall Show, where Newton, known for his charismatic personality and larger-than-life presence both on and off the field, shared the delightful update with host Tamron Hall and a live audience that erupted in applause at the revelation. Picture the scene: Newton seated comfortably in the studio, exuding that signature confidence and warmth that endeared him to fans during his stellar career with teams like the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. When Hall, with her trademark enthusiasm, posed the question about the couple's growing family, "So we're expecting your ninth baby?" Newton's response was nothing short of electric. "Oh, he's already here," he declared, his voice laced with pride and a touch of playful surprise, as if the words themselves were still sinking in. The crowd's cheers filled the air, a testament to the genuine affection people have for Newton, not just as a three-time Pro Bowler and 2015 MVP, but as a devoted father navigating the complexities of modern family dynamics with grace and openness. This newborn, whose gender and name remain a delightful mystery for now, neither Newton nor Brown has shared those intimate details on social media or in public statements, joins a lively brood that already reflects the rich tapestry of Newton's life. With Brown, the couple welcomed their first child together just over a year ago in March 2024, a daughter whose name and face they have chosen to keep private, shielding her from the spotlight in a move that speaks volumes about their protective instincts as parents. Brown's announcement of that pregnancy back in May of the previous year was a moment of pure joy, captured in an Instagram post where she showcased her baby bump with a caption that radiated happiness, feeling all the love, kicks and elbows rolling on the floor, laughing, smiling face with hearts. "Cheers to our growing tribe. #Happy Mother's Day." It was a declaration of love and anticipation, one that resonated deeply with fans who have followed her career in comedy and acting, appreciating how she infuses her professional life with the same lighthearted energy she brings to her personal milestones. To understand the full scope of this family expansion, it's essential to delve into Newton's journey as a father, a role he embraces with a philosophy that challenges conventional notions of family structure. Long before his romance with Brown blossomed in 2021, Newton was already a dad to several children from previous relationships, each one adding a unique thread to the fabric of his life. With his ex, Kia Proctor, he shares 4 biological children. Son Chosen, now a spirited 9-year-old born in 2015, who marked Newton's entry into fatherhood during a pivotal time in his career. Sovereign Dior, an 8-year-old daughter full of curiosity and charm. Camadas, a 7-year-old son whose name alone evokes the strength of his father's legacy. And the youngest of that group, 4-year-old Kashmir, a name as luxurious and precious as the bond they share. These children, born during Newton's peak years in the NFL, have grown up in the shadow of his athletic triumphs, yet Newton has always emphasized that his greatest victories happen at home, away from the roar of the crowd. Then there's Lorena Shaw, another significant figure in Newton's family story, with whom he welcomed son Caesar in 2019, when the boy was just 6 years old today. A little warrior whose arrival came amid personal transitions for Newton after his retirement from professional football in 2021. But Newton's heart extends even further. He proudly considers Shaw's son Jaden, now 19, and Proctor's daughter Shakira, 18, as his own, rejecting the label of stepchildren, in favor of a more inclusive, all-encompassing view of parenthood. In a candid interview on the Club Shay Shay podcast last year, Newton laid bare his beliefs. "I proudly say I have 8 children. 6 biologically through me," he stated, underscoring his commitment to equality in love and resources. "What my biological kids get, everybody gets. I don't have no favorites. I'm raising kings and queens." This declaration wasn't just words. It's a lived reality where birthdays, holidays, and everyday moments are shared without distinction, fostering a sense of unity that defies traditional boundaries. Brown's integration into this dynamic has been seamless and, at times, humorously self-aware. When she and Newton announced their first pregnancy in 2023, she playfully captioned a post alluding to her place in his life. "Third time's sick, a charm," dubbing herself Baby Mama 3, in a nod to the previous relationships that brought so much richness to their shared world. It was a light-hearted acknowledgement of the blended nature of their family, one that Brown navigates with wit and warmth, often sharing glimpses of their life together that highlight the chaos and joy of raising young ones. Her background as a comedian, starring in projects that showcase her quick timing and relatable humor, lends a special flavor to their partnership. Newton himself has spoken glowingly about this connection on his Funky Friday podcast in 2023, describing their bond as profoundly harmonious. There's nothing we can't talk about. I think that's what's most important. There's no hiding. Nothing. In a world where celebrity relationships can feel scripted, their openness about communication, trust, and vulnerability stands out as refreshingly authentic. Reflecting on Newton's path to this moment, it's impossible not to appreciate the evolution of a man who once dominated gridirons across America. Drafted first overall by the Panthers in 2011, Newton's career was a whirlwind of accolades. A Heisman Trophy in college, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and that unforgettable Super Bowl appearance in 2016. Yet, as injuries and team changes led to his retirement, Newton pivoted with the same determination, channeling his energy into media ventures, philanthropy, and most importantly, fatherhood. His Funky Friday platform, where he interviews athletes, entertainers, and everyday heroes, often circles back to themes of family and legacy, revealing a man who sees his children not as extensions of his fame, but as the true measure of his success. With 9 kids now under his wing, 8 biological and 1 more on the way into full family integration, Newton embodies a modern masculinity that prioritizes emotional availability over athletic prowess.